How's it going? Joseph back again with another video, and I'm actually in a playground, in a little playground near my house. And today I come at you with another raw video on Hear Me Raw. And I wonder if this thing should I get in front of it? So yeah, today I want to talk about like motivation and how pain is a great motivator, even though pain is hard. But I got to be thankful for pain. I look back and what has caused me to make a change, what has caused me to move forward many times, it's pain. And you gotta think about it. A lot of the things that, like, how we grow up, it does a lot have to do with pain, and it's unfortunate that that's one of the ways that we learn best. But hey, it is what it is. Pain is there for a reason. Pain is there to show you that there's something wrong. Like I mentioned in my video yesterday, man, like disease is there to to tell you that you need to do something else. So when you feel that pain, when you get that pain, when you get hurt in life, and it just sucks. It sucks. But instead of focusing on the pain and how much it sucks, you can focus on what you can learn from it. You can focus on how you can be sure that it doesn't happen again. It might still happen again, but next time it won't be as bad. But yesterday I did a video before I went to bed about gratitude, and I talk about gratitude all the time. And like I said, I don't always practice it as much as I should. So doing that video for me was like a meditation for me. Like I felt so good. I felt so good after doing that video. I had so much energy. I was in bed before I was going to bed. I'm like, man, I have so much energy. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure that I'd be able to sleep, but I did sleep. And I slept very well. But before I slept, I was just like bouncing on my bed, I was just happy because I just recited so many things I was thankful for. And when you do that, literally, like you just get so happy. So I did that. That felt good. And now it's time to focus on something else. It is focusing on not playing any more games and just really doing what I came here to do, and really following my passion, my purpose, and being true to myself as much as possible. Fear is always going to be there. I feel like fear is always going to be there. Fear, it's been ingrained in us, and that fear can hold us back in so many ways. And I've conquered many of my fears. The old me would not be on YouTube right now, being myself, doing crazy things, talking about these topics. The old me would not do that. The old me would be like, no, people are gonna judge me, people are gonna think I'm crazy, stuff like that. And I'll be like, people aren't gonna listen to me. I'd have all these fears, and I conquered them. I conquered these fears one by one. And you gotta love the fears, because fears show you what you gotta work on. And it's just fear is just this. It just holds you back so much. And and I play games. When fear comes up, I'll play games. I'll make excuses, and I won't follow through with what I really want to do. So this video here is to kind of motivate myself, because I do these videos for me as well as for you. But it's good for me to get it out there. It's good for me to put the energy out there and just express myself. This is an outlet for me, and I love it. It's been such a blessing to be able to let all this out of me, to not hold it in. And it's been a blessing to see you guys receive it, and then to give me back some love and some appreciation. It's beautiful. I love it. And if you guys need a little kick in the butt too, to get to action, it's time to act. It's time to really truly do what we came here to do. It's like the world is not in a good place right now. It's not in a good place right now. And the more time that we spend allowing ourselves to be distracted, allowing our fears to keep us in the same place that we don't want to be, the longer we do that, we're just wasting time. At that point, we're just wasting time. At that point, we're literally just wasting time. And the Buddha says, you think you've got time. Time is precious. Like, life is precious. Like, we shouldn't be spending it doing something that we don't want. And we let fears. There's all these fears ingrained in us that we can't do what we want, that we have to do things a certain way, and that if we try to do it a different way, that it just won't work. But the way I've been living my life now, the way I've been thinking, and what I've seen happen in front of my, in my life, and what I've seen happen to the people around me, I'm just like, okay, clearly what they have told me all these years is not the whole story. And I'm learning a new story. I'm writing a new story. I am living a new story. But, I haven't fully, put my foot on the pedal all the way. I haven't fully, hit the gas. I'm hitting the gas and I'm braking. I'm hitting the gas and I'm braking. I'm not going full speed. And many of us are not going full speed. We're afraid of going full speed because maybe we might crash. We think we might crash. We think we might fail. Again, the fear comes into play. And when that fear comes into play, it puts us in a cycle. It puts us in a cycle. That's when I know that I need to get my shit together, is when I start seeing patterns. I start seeing things that are repeating themselves. And life is that way. There are seasons. There are cycles. There are patterns. And the patterns are there to show you. Like whenever I realize I'm in that pattern, then I know that I need to change. I know that I need to kick it up a notch and just, move forward. It's time for me to let go of the old and embrace the new. The number that I saw, most of the numbers I see, a lot of them are about new beginnings. 69 was the first number I saw, and it was definitely one of the things about it is letting go of the old and embracing the new. And I've been working on that. I've been going back and forth. I haven't been fully raw, and and that's because I really don't have a reason to not be fully raw. Whenever I do eat something cooked or whatever, I don't enjoy it, and it's really just out of emotional eating. And like I talk about in my videos, I have made some videos on the cooked food addiction, which has gotten better, by the way. So I think I'll make another video on that, on how something else I did that really improved the cooked food addiction, so I don't really go to it like I used to. But whenever I do, it's I don't enjoy it. It doesn't do my body well at all, and I'm just eh. It doesn't always hurt me, but it doesn't give me pleasure either. I don't enjoy it. I don't, when I eat fruit, I moan. I'm just but when I eat cooked food, it's like I'm doing an activity. It's just it's nothing. So it's something I gotta let go right there. I was gonna sell my TV the other day, and before I got some offers on it, and then when I got some offers, I chickened out. I'm like, damn, JJ, you still got some work to do. You can't let go of this TV. I don't really need the TV. It's nice to have a big screen when I watch YouTube, but also it can be a distraction. If I did let go of Netflix, but I still got Amazon Prime, so it can be a distraction if I choose to watch a bunch of TV shows and binge. So it's what am I playing games for? Can you relate to that? Can you relate to that? I feel like many of us can relate to that, because we play games. Sometimes we know what we gotta do, but we're tiptoeing around it. Where it's we're making excuses, and I'm tired. I'm tired of making excuses. I think it's time. It's time to to put my foot all the way down on the gas pedal and see where I can go, see how far I can go. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same, to really push yourself, to really allow yourself to be your best, to be your best version, to give in to your intuition, your instincts, your higher self. And one thing that I've noticed is that my higher self, my intuition, has never, ever, ever, ever been wrong, especially lately since I've been listening to it and being more in tune and truly feeling it, because I feel everything and I pay attention to how I feel, and I feel how I truly feel, and my instincts, they're never wrong. They're truly never wrong. Even when I don't follow them, and then I see what happens when I don't follow my instincts. What I thought was going to happen really did happen. What I thought was the truth really was the truth. My instincts, my higher self, your intuition, your heart knows. You have to trust it. You do have to trust your heart. Your brain will keep you from moving forward. Your brain is only there to to keep you alive. Use your brain as a tool, to form, to get to, use your brain as a tool to, to, as like, focusing on what you want, and, giving yourself the right media, like the music, the books and the environments and all that. Feed your brain that way, but always follow your heart, follow your gut. Like, when your heart is speaking, listen to it, follow it, because your heart will know more than your brain ever will. And the thing about it, when the intuition speaks, what it tells you to do can scare the crap out of you, because the brain's going to be like, how is that going to work? That has never worked before. We're not going to do that. The probability of success is way too low because we've never done it. So your brain is scared of doing something that you've never done, but your heart is not, because your heart knows what it wants. Your intuition, your higher self knows what it wants. You know what you want. But if you stay in your mind too much, you're gonna talk yourself out of it. You're gonna always talk yourself out of it if you stay in your mind. You gotta get into your body. You gotta feel it. You gotta go for a run. Maybe go lift some weights. You gotta meditate. You have to go out into nature. Shut down the mind for a little bit, and then listen to your heart. What does your heart say? And then do that. Do that. And you can ignore your heart as much as you want, but guess what's gonna come? Pain. Pain's gonna come. So either way, you're going to end up following your heart. It's like, are you going to follow it now? Are you going to follow it later on in life? Are you going to follow it when you're really old? Or are you going to follow it in your next life? But either way, that's the path you're going to take. You will end up having to follow your heart at some point, because you're going to run into so much pain and so much misery and so much unhappiness when you don't follow your heart. If many of us, like, we get hurt so much, we tend to like want to close off our hearts and just like say we don't want to feel anymore. And we start accepting the world the way that the majority of people think it is. And the way people think of the world right now is like, it's a lifeless way, it's a loveless way. It's all about fear, it's all about separation, it's all about racism and sexism and all these things. That's what the majority of people like put out there in the world. You look at social media. That's why I have to unfollow so many people on social media, because they're focusing on all these things that I don't really care for, that to me are just illusions. They don't exist to me. I don't want them in my universe. So we have to get back to the heart. All these people, they're in their heads, they're in their minds, their brain, they're being brainwashed with all this fear. They're being controlled by the fear. Divide and conquer. Easy, the oldest trick in the book, and so many of us are still falling for it. We got to get together and thrive, guys. But first, by getting together, the most important part about getting together is you have to get together with yourself. You have to get together with your higher self, so that way you can work best with others. Until you have truly gotten in tune and in touch with your higher self, that is love. Love is the most powerful thing there is, the most powerful force. Love is how all of this works. Love is how the universe is the way it is. Love is how your cells work together. If you give your body some love and yourself some love, your body is gonna thrive. Your body's gonna thrive from love. Tell your body you love it, and show your body you love it by giving it some delicious fruits, some beautiful scenery. Feed your senses some loving things, and guess what? Your body will thrive. You will thrive. But if you give it the opposite, if you give it unnatural things, it's not gonna thrive. So we gotta get back to love. We have to get back to love. And when I talk about the universe and how it's all about love, love is all about cooperation. Love is all about connection. Love is all about oneness. And that's what the world is. Nothing in the universe stands on its own. So it is all love. Like, the trees love us. The trees love us. If the trees did not love us, after all this damage that we've done to them, they would stop giving us air. But at the same time, they kind of need us, because we give them the carbon and then they give us the oxygen. Like, it's an exchange. It's a transaction. Without love, this cannot work. If we keep killing the trees, we end up killing ourselves. If we're killing the trees, that just means that we don't love ourselves in a way, but we're not even realizing that. You kind of have to not love yourself in order to destroy the planet. Once you really, truly, truly love yourself, and you start to get to know yourself, And I think like anybody going on a spiritual route, I get like, it's weird when I find somebody that's like very, very spiritual and talks about the oneness and all that stuff, and then they're not vegan and they're still eating animals. I'm just like, huh, that doesn't make sense. But eventually you kind of have to get there, unless you're just too afraid to let go of the old. You have to let go of the old. You have to let go of eating the animals. You have to let go of destroying the planet. You have to let go of that, because the planet is you. Everything is you. And yeah, let's get off our butts and start acting and start spreading this word and start spreading our message, to start spreading love, so that we can also help, elevate the rhythm, the vibration of the planet, and help save it. So many animals are being endangered. The bees are in danger. Like, it is really sad. We're destroying the world at an alarming rate. And the more time that we spend not doing what we came here to do, not following our passion, just simply by following our passion and loving ourselves, naturally we're going to be fighting for the planet as well, because we save ourselves and we save the planet, because it's all connected. Once you save yourself, once you truly save yourself, you start to love yourself, you naturally start saving the planet. You naturally start, because your vibration is going to rise, and then that high vibration becomes a beacon of light, a beacon of hope for everybody around you. Wherever you go, you will attract people. People will say things to you. You will see like magic, like weird things will start happening, because you're going to bring out some things in people. You're going to bring out things in people that most people are not able to bring out of them, because they're not at a high vibration like you are. So raise your vibration. That's all you really got to do, is just raise your vibration and keep raising that vibration and keep shining your light, keep being true to yourself, and it will all come naturally. You won't have to work so hard. So that's my video for the day, guys. Like, keep shining. Don't let anybody put out your light. Don't let anybody put out your love. You have an unlimited amount of love to give, because you are love. Everything is love. Love is God. Love is energy. Love is all around us. It never ends, and it's also the most powerful thing. But if we don't know love, we can't see it, we can't feel it, we can't experience it. But once you know love, man, it's a whole different story. Once you appreciate, once you get in tune with love, magic enters your life. And people are looking for that magic. Trust me, people are looking for it. I have so many interactions throughout the day. Wherever I go, I'm just like, things happen. I'm just like, why is this happening? Like, why is this person saying these things? Like, the universe literally speaks to me. It speaks to me. It knows what I need to hear. Like, I'm working with the universe. I'm working with myself. I'm working with my higher self. It's a cooperation. And I talk to my higher self. I'm just like, higher self, like, what should I do? Like, I really do. I talk to myself, and because I know I'm not alone. And I know, like, the universe is funny. It likes to play games with all these numbers that come in my life. It's weird to explain unless you're kind of going through it too, like seeing the numbers. I'm seeing 111, 211, 311, 411, all those 11s. I see the 555 a lot today. 555 signifies change, and I feel changed. I'm telling you, let me slide down this. It's a tiny slide. Whenever I see 555, I know that a big change is about to happen. So, and today I saw it about 4 times. I saw 555, which means big change is about to happen. And I can feel it. After going through going to Woodstock Fruit Festival, man, it was amazing. If you have not seen my video on the Woodstock Fruit Festival, check it out. It's on my channel. It is like, I had so much fun. I felt so much. I experienced so much, things that I've never experienced before, and it was just amazing. And that's the kind of life I want to live, and that's the kind of life that I know that I can make happen. But I gotta move on. I have to let go. We all have to let go of what is no longer serving us, whatever that may be. Like right now, I work in the city, and I swear, whenever I'm in the city, I get so congested. Like when I left Woodstock and went into the city, automatically I was congested. After feeling so good for like 5 days of eating nothing but fruit and being active, I left and sinuses started coming. And I was just like, my nose was clogged up. And now whenever I go into the city, nose is clogged up. Is your city good for you? Is it? I know my city ain't. So, big changes are gonna happen, and I'm saying it on this video now. It's gonna happen, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. We gotta take care of ourselves. We have to raise our vibration to the best of our ability. If your environment is not allowing you to be truly you, if your environment is keeping you from being where you need to be, then change your environment. Do what you have to do. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one if you have not already. I'm actually right next to the school that I went to when I was younger. South Junior School? South Junior High School? Something like that. Man, some good memories here. But yeah, if you like this video, of course, hit the like button and subscribe. And hit the little bell icon to be notified of videos. Alright? Because, yeah, my videos are awesome. They truly are. I'm not being cocky or anything. It's just, who would have thought? I never would have thought that this was my gift to speak. I spent so much of my time growing up asking myself, what the hell is my gift? What can I bring to the world? I literally thought I was useless. There were many, many times growing up I thought that I was useless and that I had nothing to offer the world. I thought that for so long. For so long. I literally thought I had nothing to bring to the world. It was so sad. I'm thinking about it now. It's like the saddest thing in the world, and I know that there are a lot of people out there like that have no idea what they have to bring to the world. And if you are one of those people, I hope that my channel can inspire you to really truly find out what you have to do. And you know, there are ways. I talk about it all the time. You gotta eat better. You gotta eat better. Eat more fruit. The truth is in the fruit. You're looking for the truth, it's in the fruit. The truth is within you, but you're not going to be able to see it if you're clogged up. You're not going to be able to see it if you're eating too much crap and too much cooked foods. And, you know, if you're dehydrated, you know, water is life. So eat fruits that are high in water content. Fruits, eat the fruits. Get your energy up. Make it easier for you to know who you are by getting rid of what is blocking you. Things that make you constipated, things like that. Just get away from that. Get out more into nature. Meditate more. Go within more. Ask yourself some more questions. Spend some time with yourself. Get away from the noise. Stop asking everybody for advice, and also stop taking everybody's advice. You got to kind of take your own advice. Your own, because you will know better than anybody else. And that's a fact. And that's something that I'm learning every day, is that your intuition, your higher self, like, the answers are within you. But to get there, yes, eat better. Get into better environments. Leave some friends if you have to. If your friends are still drinking alcohol and doing things that are keeping your vibration low, it's okay to make some new friends. It's okay to say, no, I don't want to go to the club today. It's okay to say, no, I don't want to drink. I don't want to get drunk. It's okay to say no, you know, if weed affects you negatively. I know some people can smoke weed and be fine. I can't, so I don't really want to smoke weed. So if you're one of those, say no to the weed. Say no to the cooked food. Say no to whatever is no longer serving you. And whatever helps you to vibrate higher, hold on to that. Hold on to that. It's all about raising your vibration, raising your frequency to the higher level. Listen to good quality music. The lyrics in the music matters. Spells, words are spells. That's why I call it spelling. If you listen to music with crappy lyrics, terrible lyrics that are, you know, turning your brain into mush, gotta get rid of that. The trap music, They call it a trap music for a reason. It's like right in front of you. I love to listen to like, the 432 hertz, 528 hertz, like the binaural beats. I love listening to those. And I also love to listen to Moana. Like I love to listen to it because that's just like inspiring for me. I love singing that. I just feel so good. And just music with good lyrics, music that makes you feel good, music that inspires you. J. Cole, that's my favorite rapper. He speaks about some real stuff. I also like Alicia Cara. She's awesome as well. Just find some good music with some good lyrics. Pay attention to the lyrics. But yeah, your senses, all your senses. So when I say eat better, feed all your senses, they all matter. So yeah, and if you need more advice or more tips, check out my other videos. I talk about so many things, so many different topics, but they're all connected, and they're all about really truly connecting with yourself and being yourself and expressing yourself. Once you start expressing yourself, magic happens. I'm telling you, magic happens. Your energy rises, and you're gonna have more fun in life. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.